Alright, so in the previous video we worked a bit on our character, so we got him to get random colors from the game mode. Now in this video we are going to focus more on BP color, so let's set it up. So killer is going to start with a color variable that's going to define the color it's going to get, which will again be a random color from the game mode, so it will be of type linear color. And we are going to add another variable called impulse. That's going to be extra force that will be added to falling killers, so they cause more difficulty as the game progresses. We will compile that and save. Alright, so for the codes for spear, let's start with custom event called set color. That's gonna get the spear mesh, and like we did for our player character, we create dynamic material instance. Which will be of type same as our player, m_color. And we will set vector parameter. The parameter name again is color, and we'll pass this color. Now this color variable as well as the impulse variable we are going to make instance editable and expose on spawn, so both of them are available when the killers are spawning. Now what else we can do is we can create the initialize for this one, so let's do that. Add custom event initialize. We can again throw in a sequence node, so if we need more things to happen we can fire them from here. So the first thing we are going to get is we're going to set color, the function we just created, the custom event that is. Then the second thing we are going to do is we're going to get the spear mesh, add an impulse, and we connect it over here. So we'll get this impulse again from when it's spawning, and we'll just need to multiply it by a -1 because we want it in -z direction. As for impulse, now we need to plug this into the z value. By default you cannot do that, so we can right click and split this. So now we have x, y and z values different, and we can plug this into z value. So that's initialize function. And before we forget, we can call initialize here. So that's pretty much it for killer color for now. What else can we do here? One thing we have missed so far is whenever you create custom events or codes, it's a best practice to select them and comment them. So we'll call this set color for killer, and you can give a green color to make sure that it's done. Now if you have multiple colors that you can assign to different comments, then you can drag this and drop it here. So now it's in this default slot and you can apply the same color to the other comments. So let's do that. This C initialize default settings, and since we saved that color we can directly select it from here. So that's more readable, and now if you zoom back also those comments will be visible, making it easier for you to see the code. Another way to find custom events is you can double tap here and it will take you to that custom event as well. So that's another way of searching the codes. Now since we are organizing this, let's do the same for our player as well. So this is our player and we have a couple of codes here, so we can comment them as change color for player, again green. Now I like to color code it. Let's comment this one first. Initialize defaults. The way I usually organize my comments is I give them 3 colors. Green is for the functions I know are complete. Then I create another one, sort of yellowish shade, for those that I know I need to get back to. So I save this as well. And then one red for the functions I know are temporary. So I save this in the color picker and I can use them when I want to. For now these are complete ones, so I know they will be green. So one more thing we can do in this video before we close is do the same for our game mode. So here we have, again, see, initialize defaults. Okay. And here in the function we have get random color. See, define all possible colors for array. It's just for the sake of clarity. And while we are here, let's add a few more colors. Let's pick a purple. We haven't done that yet. Something around 0.5. And let's do one more. So now we have 5 colors. Let's pick a yellow. Okay. So that's pretty much it for this video. In the next video, we'll spawn the killers and have a bit more fun with the gameplay.